What's going on, guys? It's BigBear77 back at you with a real quick video. And guys, if you guys didn't know, on Monday nights I do a podcast with my buddy John. He's on here, he's on YouTube, and we do a podcast talking wrestling and comic book stuff, movie stuff, whatever. It's called Nerds to the Mat. Go check it out. I've really been enjoying doing the podcast with him. We're looking at possibly expanding that. Possibly doing recordings where we record stuff. I don't know. We'll work out some stuff. I can't get too much into the details. I want to work out with him first, and then, as we both agree, then we will bring the details. Those are just some ideas that are running through our heads. Anyways, guys, during the podcast, we did something, and I want to talk about it real quick because I want to go more into detail, talk more about it. But because of the big turn of Big Cass, we talked about the greatest turns, heel turns, or partner turns, or turning on the fans, whatever you will, in wrestling. And we came up with our own top 5 list, so I kind of want to get into that. And this is going to be a part of that Bear Cave segment I want to start doing. And we'll just release the, we'll figure out a day to actually have the exact release dates on. I'm thinking Thursday will probably be good. Today's Thursday, so why not, right? Anyways, let's get right into it. And this is a Bear Cave video. Top 5 heel turns. Big Bear's opinions. Okay, guys. We're going to start off at number 5. This is the number 5 one on my list. And we got Sting turns on Hogan. And if you don't remember this, WCW and them all had come out with the idea, let's turn Hogan back to Hulkamania. Let's turn him back to the red and yellow. Let's bring back that Hulk Hogan. And Sting turned on him. That's right, turn on him. Did not stand by his side. Now, this one was one that, a lot of people could have gone with a heel turn type thing or turning on someone type thing. But this was in my top 5. Big moment in wrestling for sure. But that was Sting turning on Hogan. Number 4, guys. Number 4. Yes, that's right. It's the most recent, probably, because it is Big Cass turning on Enzo. And you can't teach that. That's right. Big Cass turns on Enzo. This is actually currently going on because we have a pay-per-view match coming up on Sunday. Big Cass versus Enzo in the middle of the square circle to decide the whole whatever. But anyways, it's Big Cass turning on Enzo. Oh my goodness, guys. Let me talk a little bit about this because Big Cass... At first you see Enzo laying there. He's beating up. Who did it? I mean, everybody's talking revival. Oh, there's the Big Show now. Suspects are running through Rampton. Big Cass was a suspect. But then Big Cass is attacked. But was he really? What's going on? Can't figure it out. Well, guess what? Big Cass wasn't really attacked. We found that out. He turns on Enzo. Then, not only that, guys, you come back. And the fans were already upset. They were mad. You bring them back in the ring, and it looks like there's a forgiveness party going on, a big hug. The fans are like, oh my goodness, they listened to us. They brought them back together. Just to, on top of the ramp. Again, another attack. So it was beautifully done. I like it. It's smart for business because I thought it brought a lot of drama to it. I'm sorry. But that's my number 4. They did a good job on that heel turn. Number 3. Number 3 is no doubt a big time turn that a lot of people didn't expect because you hear Shawn Michaels' music, you know he's in the building. Here he comes, the reuniting of D-Generation X in 2000, I believe 2002 was when it happened. Shawn gets down there, he has a shirt on, he's celebrating, oh boy, and Triple H says, are you ready? Get ready to... and attack Shawn Michaels. The fans weren't expecting it. I know I wasn't. And wow. It was a great turn. I mean, guys, there's no other way to explain this. It was a great turn because the fans weren't expecting it. You don't expect a partner to turn on another partner on the first night back or on a reunion, but it does happen, and that was awesome. I mean, it was a great, and I'm a guy that, I didn't like it as a fan of the team, but at the same time, I liked it as a fan of wrestling because it brought entertainment. It brought that entertainment value to me, and that's what I enjoyed about it. But yes, my number 3 is Triple H turning on Shawn Michaels. DX reuniting style. Wow. I get a little tricky with this number 2 spot. Yes, I do. Because a lot of people figure I'm going to be talking about the greatest turn in a lot of people's lists. When they make these lists, this is one of the greatest turns ever. Unfortunately for me, it was my number 2. My number 2 on my list. And that is Hulk Hogan being the third wheel with the Outsiders, forming a group called the NWO. That's right, guys. No one expected it. Hulk Hogan's this American hero. He's wearing the red and yellow. Hulkamaniacs all over the world. Was shocked that night when he was revealed as the third wheel, as the man behind the whole thing, the man who was the new leader, the leader of the NWO, the man who would usher in the NWO, which would later usher in the Wolfpack, which, everybody wanted to be a part of the NWO because everybody pretty much was on the show. They had enough wrestlers to actually have their own pay-per-view, but it's what it is. I thought this was a great heel turn, and yes, was it the greatest? Most likely. You could argue that case. However, for me, no, it was not the greatest in my book. But Hogan turning on his fans, turning on the world of wrestling to join the Outsiders, to join and form this great group that was known as the NWO, this powerhouse for years to come, NWO. That was a great heel turn. That was a shocking moment. And I talk a lot about the shocking moments. That was a shocking moment right there. Was not expected. My number 1. That's right, number 1 time. Top of the list. Set it up there by itself. It's proud to be at the number 1 spot. Well, if you want to be proud about it. Guys, you wonder who it is. There's a lot. And I can tell you this. It is not Backyard Wrestling. So don't think of Grimm's Toy Show here. Because my number 1 heel turn of all time. My number 1 tag team partner turning on tag team partner of all time. Is when the Rockers split. When Shawn Michaels himself, the HBK, turned on Marty. That's right. That is one of the greatest heel turns of all time in my book. Yes, you could go with the Hogan. You could go with a lot of these other ones. And there's a lot that were not mentioned in this list. But without a doubt, the greatest heel turn of all time, in my opinion, was when Shawn Michaels shocked the world and turned on his best friend, his tag team partner, Marty. That's right. Splitting up a great tag team in the Rockers. It was a moment that fans around the world, and I've always preached this, that we need shock moments in the WWE. We need shock moments in wrestling. Moments that make you go, whoa. And that was one of those moments where fans around the world, fans all over the place, said, whoa, did I just see what I saw? And that's why the split of the Rockers, Shawn Michaels' turn, hits my number 1 spot. Okay, guys, I do want to give a runner-up here. And this runner-up is my top runner-up out of all the other ones. And there's a lot that could have been mentioned. Like I said earlier, there's many heel turns that could be mentioned. And some that, were shocking moments. Others that were like, well, I saw it coming. Whatever, but they were great heel turns the way they did them. And so there's a lot that could be mentioned here. But on my top honorable mention spot, I have to go with some backyard wrestling. Yes, we will mention Grimm's Toy Show here. GTS Wrestling. Shout out to you guys. Go check out the YouTube page if you have never watched Grimm's Toy Show. But Tommy Salami, a wrestler that I like on there, turns on Grimm. And I thought, especially since how we've had heel turns lately, I thought it was one of the best heel turns in a long time for anything. For professional wrestling, backyard wrestling, amateur wrestling, whatever it may be. I thought it was a great heel turn. To see him turn on his best friend, the guy who was in Degeneration Fat with him, the guy who was his tag team partner, to turn on him, it was a great heel turn. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, go back and try to find the videos. I can't remember where the video is, but it was a great heel turn. Anyone who's ever watched GTS Wrestling would probably agree that that was a great heel turn. You hated the guy for doing it. And, you know, if you could hate a guy so passionately in wrestling for doing a heel turn, that was a great heel turn. Just my opinion. And I'm sticking to it. Okay, guys, we're going to close this vlog, or this video out, the Big Bear Cave, the Bear Cave, whatever. Top 5 heel turns video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you guys loved it. If you guys have a different top 5, if you guys got a honorable mention or someone that should have been in my top 5, let me know down below. But do always remember that this is my top 5, not yours. If you want to make a top 5 video, thumbs up. Let me know you made it. I will go check it out. But yeah, this is my top 5, and I really think this was a pretty good top 5, a very strong top 5, and my honorable mention is a personal opinion of mine. So, that's all I got, guys. Everything's down in the links below. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm going to try to get some more videos out like this. And it's not just all going to be wrestling. There's going to be different stuff like, I don't know, there may be some sports related, some movie stuff, but they're going to be top 5 type or lists like this, like top 5, top 10 or something like that. So hope you guys enjoy. Catch you guys later. Remember, check out Nerds to the Mat on Castbox. That's an app for your phone. Go check it out. Nerds to the Max. Nerds to the Mat. Wow. The podcast I'm a part of. So catch you guys later. I'm gonna get on out of here. Peace.